Asus ROG Strix G15, the best gaming laptop under £2,000. This Asus ROG Strix G15 was the first laptop we tested housing NVIDIA's new RTX 3070 graphics chip, and unsurprisingly, its performance proved a notable step up from the last-gen top-of-the-range GPUs. However, the G15 isn't just about graphics. Its Ryzen 7 CPU excelled in our in-house 4K media benchmarks, and the laptop remained cool and relatively quiet even when the fan was working flat out. The 300Hz Full HD display on the model we've linked here is also highly impressive, reproducing over 99% of the sRGB color gamut with commendably color accuracy, and a matte finish helps keep annoying reflections to a minimum. The lack of an integrated webcam is an odd omission, but all the connectivity options you could want are here, including 3 USB-A ports, a USB-C port, HDMI port, 3.5mm headset jack and display port. It may be the first of a new wave of high-performance laptops coming in 2021, but the G15's competitive price means it's likely to remain a great choice for a long time to come. Acer Nitro 5 and 515-45, the best gaming laptop around £1,000. This iteration of the Acer Nitro 5 redefines what you can expect from a gaming laptop costing around £1,000. We reviewed the model housing NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3060 graphics chip along with AMD's Ryzen 7 5600, and it performed astoundingly well, returning the second highest 4K media processing test result we've ever received. Its multi-core performance proved equally impressive, only losing out to the Asus ROG Strix SCAR15, which cost more than twice as much. The Nitro 5's gaming benchmarks didn't quite match that of laptops housing more powerful RTX 3070 and 3080 GPUs, but it's still capable of rendering ray-traced visuals well above 60 FPS at a native 1080p without the need for AI upscaling. For a machine costing in the region of £1,000, that's remarkable. That raw power comes at a cost. Battery life is poor, and the Nitro 5's 15.6 inches FHD display isn't the brightest, nor does it reproduce colors with particularly good accuracy. However, a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz ensures smooth on-screen action, and with such stunning performance for the money, the Nitro 5 can be forgiven a couple of minor shortcomings. Asus ROG Strix SCAR15, the best gaming laptop money can buy. Those looking for something even more powerful than the Asus ROG Strix G15 above need look no further than the ROG Strix SCAR1. The Strix SCAR15 we reviewed houses the fastest mobile CPU AMD produces, the Ryzen R9 5900HX, along with NVIDIA's top-end GeForce RTX 3080 GPU with 16GB dedicated memory. You'd expect such a setup to perform extremely well, but we were blown away by how it scored in testing. It came out on top in nearly every benchmark we ran. This truly is a gaming laptop capable of running AAA titles at its native 1440p without having to tone down the settings. But it doesn't just shine in the performance department. The 15.6 inches display is superior to that of the G15 despite having a slower refresh rate, offering superb coverage of the DCI-P3 color gamut and delivering it with first-rate color accuracy. The keyboard is sensibly laid out and employs Asus optical mechanics switches, which feel precise while providing just the right amount of travel and a satisfying click when pressed. The lack of a webcam and fingerprint reader are our only real grumbles, and given how well the Strix SCAR15 does just about everything else, they are easy to overlook. If you're after the very best gaming laptop money can buy, this is it. Gigabyte Aorus 15G, the best gaming laptop of 2021. If you're after a gaming laptop with excellent performance, the Gigabyte Aorus 15G is it. We reviewed the model housing 10th Gen Intel Core i7 processor and NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 2070 graphics card, and it was able to handle even the most demanding of titles with relative ease. It excelled in all of our performance tests and left the likes of the Razer Blade 15, 2019, in its wake. You'd expect such power to come at the expense of battery life, but the Aorus 15G managed a very respectable 625 mAh during testing. The only real drawback to its extreme power is how noisy the fans are, but they do a top job of keeping the laptop cool, so the extra noise is forgivable. The Aorus 15G's keyboard is another standout feature. It's fully mechanical and utilizes the Scrabble tile configuration, and there's a pleasing amount of travel in the low-profile armor and switches. A true gaming keyboard wouldn't be complete without RGB lighting, and the Aorus RGB array can be customized on a key-by-key basis, or turned off entirely, via the Aorus Control Center. With exceptional speed, a delightful keyboard, high refresh rate FHD display and plenty of connection ports, the Aorus 15G is undeniably one of the best gaming laptops we've had the pleasure of testing. Asus TUF-F15, the best value for money gaming laptop. The TUF-F15 is the cheapest of Asus 2021 gaming laptop lineup, with reviewed as is probably the best value purchase of the lot. The model we tested comes equipped with an 11th Gen Intel Core i7 processor backed by 16GB RAM and houses NVIDIA's beastly GeForce RTX 3070 graphics chip and a 1TB SSD. That's a lot of laptop for the asking price. Performance proved strong despite the GPU being clocked down, and the F15's chiclet keyboard is well spaced, solid, and has just the right amount of travel in its keys. It's backlit in aquamarine, which our reviewer found a little lurid, but that's hardly a deal breaker. Battery life clocked in at over 12 hours during our in-house rundown test, an undeniably impressive figure that's achieved by the laptop switching from the NVIDIA GPU to the integrated Intel graphics once unplugged. Razer Blade 15, 2020, the best gaming laptop for looks. The Razer Blade 15 has been a staple inclusion on this list for the past couple of years, and the 2020 model doesn't disappoint. It's not changed too much from the 2019 version in terms of design. The sleek aluminium chassis still makes it the most attractive gaming laptop you can buy. However, a few things have received a refresh, and the Razer Blade 15 is better off because of the tweaks. The base model, there's also a pricier advanced model, has been blessed with an extra USB-C port, so the laptop now has two, one of which is a Thunderbolt 3 port, in addition to 3 USB-A ports. The internals have been upgraded to include a 10th Gen Intel Comet Lake processor, which performed extremely well in testing. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 GPU in the model we tested also proved very capable, though it's not quite as impressive as the RTX 2080 housed in the 2019 model. Cooling is better handled this time around, which is a big plus, though the Razer Blade 15, 2020, suffers from poor battery life much like its predecessor. It may not be perfect, but the Razer Blade 15, 2020, is a beautifully designed, powerful and competitively priced gaming laptop. Gigabyte Aero 15 OLED XC, a workstation capable of doubling up as a gaming laptop. Although this laptop is primarily aimed at creatives, it packs enough power to play games at 4K resolution if you're willing to drop the settings down a little. We managed to hit a steady 62 FPS at 4K while playing Wolfenstein: Youngblood with ray tracing turned off. That's all thanks to its incorporation of NVIDIA's new GeForce RTX 3070 graphics chip working in combination with 10th Gen Intel Silicon. The Samsung-manufactured OLED display is absolutely stunning and covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, but is limited to a refresh rate of 60 Hz. If you want a 144 Hz display, there's a model available with one, but it's FHD rather than 4K, so you're going to have to make a sacrifice somewhere along the line. The Aero 15 OLED CX's keyboard feels a little cramped for typing on, but for gamers that favor a mouse and keyboard setup, the close proximity of keys may actually prove a boon. Our other gripes with the Aero 15 are its middling battery life and poor webcam, which captures images and video at an unflattering angle and in murky image quality is lackluster, too. But neither of these factors detract too much from its gaming credentials. Most of the time you'll be playing while hooked up to the mains, far too engrossed in the on-screen action to care about how you look on Zoom. Alienware Area 51 MR2, out of this world gaming performance. When we reviewed the Alienware Area 51M back in 2019, we were blown away by its futuristic design and frankly astounding CPU speeds. The 2020 iteration features an updated 10th Gen Intel Core processor, either Core i7 or Core i9 depending on how much you're willing to spend, giving it the raw power to compete with any gaming laptop on the market. Whichever configuration of the Alienware Area 51 MR2 you go for, you'll be getting a punchy GPU from Nvidia. The cheapest model, which will set you back £1,999, comes with GeForce GTX 1660Ti, while the priciest option, £3,849, packs the beastly RTX 2080 Super. If you're looking for a gaming laptop that's capable of giving desktops a run for their money in the performance department, this is the option for you. Medianar Razer Crawler E10, the best cheap gaming laptop. The Medianar Razer Crawler E10 is a shining example of a rare breed, that of the decent, affordable gaming laptop. Sure, its display is a little drab and its speakers are subpar, but there's little else to dislike about the E10 given its price tag. It's capable of playing most AAA titles at or close to 60 FPS in Full HD, isn't unduly heavy at 2.2 kilograms and features an excellent keyboard. Typing and gaming on it is a pleasure thanks to a spacious layout, dampening on the keys is spot on and there's a numeric keypad on the right hand side along with an offset trackpad that works perfectly. The Razer Crawler E10 may not come with the bells and whistles the other entries on this list do, but at under £800, you wouldn't expect it to. It's a no-nonsense gaming laptop catering for those seeking a mobile gaming experience on the cheap. If you fall into that category, the E10 is well worth a look. Thanks for watching. You'll find all the links down below the video. Subscribe to the channel.